Hello? Okay, excellent. So I just want to throw it out there. Feel free to make noise if you feel an emotion or want to react in some way. It's not going to bother me. Have fun with it. You can snap or yell or kind of sigh or whatever you feel like doing. You can also be quiet. But so give everyone permission to do that right now. Okay, so thank you all for being here, and here we go. I've always wanted a story big enough to tell. A story long enough to wrap around 1,000 nights. A story epic enough to hold your attention, to seize your breath, to keep you believing in the rightness of my words until the sun goes down, and I can prove to you then that they glow. I've always wanted a story witty enough to shock. A story like the space under my shake the way you do baked. A story to make you fall in love with your body ringing, with lines that sound like Oscar Wilde singing in the shower, and the best stand-up there ever was, sitting down. I've always wanted a story exciting enough to make you squirm, to make you hear the rhythm of your pulsing interior, to make you move in ways you've always known you could, but have otherwise kept hidden. A story to make you remember how you first felt when it burned on nipples, to the hypnotic pull of tantric hours, days and nights of a tale extended, because wasn't it a story that first taught you everything builds to a climax? That if it's good enough the first time around, you should turn it over and read it again. I've always wanted a story strong enough to stand the beatings, to release gasps of dust cloud memories into the air like a rug hung out, all patterned and thick, tight-knit fibers like lovers exploding again for a while. A story confident enough to walk around without a bra when it's a little too chilly, because there's nothing wrong with recognizing that even the smallest things in life can be hard sometimes. A story stubborn enough to refuse justification. A story that takes the heavy robes of explanation and shrugs them to the ground. A naked story. A story that isn't ashamed of its bumps and hairs and valleys. To fill your mind with thoughts like, it's 3 a.m. and I have $400. If I click the button on this page on this computer, I'm going to Mumbai, Moscow, Dhaka, Calcutta, Accra, Athens, Ankara, Jakarta, to remind you that there are people you can't imagine, and feelings you've never felt, and mysteries, and mountains, and men, and minutiae that are all worth unraveling. If you only take the time and use your fingers and pay a little bit more attention to your hunger. A story to give you the feeling of that was good, and the night was good, and everything is good, so you mustn't rest now, because now is the perfect time for magic. I've always wanted a story big enough to tell. Big enough to wrap you in the poppy field fog of my dreams, to make you feel how much I love, how bright it is, how every cup is brimming, and how each moment teems with kinetic possibilities. So when you ask me to tell you a story, to tell you who I'll meet, how many chapters it will have, how many moons it will consume, how many days it will take, how many times I'll write, how many times I'll rewrite, the right words, and don't take the night I say, hush! Be patient. Gather round. Time will move fast enough for all of us, and I'm just beginning my story now. So listen. It'll be big enough.